Anthony Reynolds was there outside the bar in Dayton as the gunman opened fire. Anthony, good morning. I know this is a very difficult day for you, and I really appreciate you taking some time to help us explain what exactly happened last night. I understand you left that bar a little after 1 o'clock in the morning. What happened from there?
Yeah, at 1:05 a.m. I was leaving out. I know the exact time because I was looking at my phone. I had to be at work at 6 a.m. And me and my cousin, we were leaving out, and we were talking about staying till 1:30, and it was still a long line to get into the club. There was a lot of people downtown. It's usually a live night on Saturdays. And by the time we got to the end of the line, once we got to the end of the line, which is near the corner, you heard one gunshot. You heard boom. So we looking around, we didn't know what it was. It didn't sound like a familiar sound, and the buildings around here made it kind of echo off. And then you hear a second boom, and then after that it's complete rapid fire just for like 1 minute.
So, Anthony, you were inside the club. Was there any kind of confrontation? Did you see anything happen before all this took place over the course of the night?
Yeah. No, I had been in there since 11. Nothing was happening at all. It was a perfectly fine night. Everybody was having a good time. There was really no issues at all. It wasn't even arguments or anything. It was very unexpected what happened.
So you saw the gunman after the shooting began. Can you describe him for us?
White male, all black, and he had a face covering that covered like right to here. And you can see this part of his face, but all this was covered.
Could you make out what kind of weapon he was carrying, Anthony?
Not exactly. I just knew it was an assault rifle.
Was he a guy you had seen earlier in the night in the club at any point? Could you even tell?
He blended in, I wouldn't have seen. I'd be able to see him. He didn't stand out. If he did, I don't know.
So you're leaving the club. You walk past the line. You hear the gunshots ring out. Tell me what the scene was like after that.
Once the gunshots start like coming rapidly, you just see the crowd running west. We running down towards to get out of the Oregon, and you can just see as I turn around, my friend was behind me. He wasn't with me, so when I turn around, I'm looking for him, and I see he was stunned, and that's when I could see the people in the line that was in the line at Ned Pepper's. You could see the bodies actually start to fall. So then we knew it was like bigger than just even a shootout, and we just continued to run, and we just yelling at people and just telling them like, run, it's a mass shooter, run, it's a mass shooter. Because a lot of people were stunned and they didn't know what to do, so you just had to kind of direct them to tell them like, you got to run, just continue to run. Like,
so where did you go from there, Anthony?
I ran to my car. I was parked in the Wiley's Comedy Club parking lot. So when I ran around that corner, made a right, and I just was running to my car. So I got right in my car, and then I took the back exit out of the Oregon district where you've seen a lot of people trying to run out the back of Ned Pepper's. There was a lot of commotion back there. People were just in the streets and screaming, and that's how I got out without being able to go back down the main road.
So, Anthony, on an otherwise regular night out, you thought, on a Saturday night, you watched people shot in front of you. Do I understand correctly that you know one of the victims?
Yes, I know of her. I know of her child's father, and I seen online that he posted that she was one of the victims that passed, and she just was celebrating the birth of her child. So.
Anthony, I'm so sorry you had to see that. I'm so sorry for your city, and I'm so grateful that you would take the time this morning as you're going through all this to stop and help us understand what happened and to talk about it. We really appreciate it, Anthony.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.